So I actually tabled at 2 scene art festivals last year. You know, the ones that creatives actually sell their work directly to the public. To me, scenes are little booklets, little picture books, little documentary, whatever you want to make them. The vibes are super chilled. I specifically went to table at the Multitude Scene Festival and the Over Here Scene Festival. These are both based locally in Manchester. I actually found these 2 scene festival applications on Instagram and I just thought, why not? I really wanted to experience the vibes. I just want to see how to actually create products just for the public and see how people react to it. And I'm just really grateful for these spaces because it's such a great way for people to actually talk and meet and support each other's art. I submitted the art application, paid for the table, and here's how they went. So the first fair or festival is the Multitude Scene Festival, and I shared the table with my wonderful friend Amber. If you've not heard of her, draw it in. Please check her work over here, and give her some love. I really enjoyed going to these events with friends. It's just so much fun. We get to support each other. They can go around or knit to Lou and I'll just mind their stall and vice versa. It reduces costs. So yeah, I thought it was great. So how I prepared for this festival. Well, I had to think about the products first. I actually created these art prints for a customer order earlier on the year. My first ever customer request. I mean, I still love this illustration. I decided to print a few more out, so that's my first product line. The second item I wanted to introduce is a scene that I've been thinking about for a while. It's called the postcard scene. I absolutely love snail mail. It's just a nice gift and souvenir. So there is a practicality with it as well. The scene part is actually like a little tour guide / highlights of my favorite cafes and art spaces around Manchester, UK. So they are actually places that I've been to whilst hosting Sketching Cafe. And if you didn't know what was Sketching Cafe, it's actually my adult sketch club that I hold in person. You can check that video out over here when I started it. I added some of my sketches there whilst I was visiting. I think I had about 10 pieces of those. For the actual display, I'm a big believer in using things that we already have. So I had this wire rack that I've been holding on to for a while now. I just wanted it to stand up, so I was thinking about this option or this option. But I spoke to my father-in-law about it and he came up with this option. So the way it would work is to have the book stand with some cable ties, paint it in black, and this is what it looks like. It's so good. Nothing beats the feeling of and you're back. My battery died. As I was saying, there's nothing like upcycling a piece of item that you don't really know why you hoarded it for, but you found it useful in the end. So yes, thank you so much, father-in-law. This is how the display turned out in the end. I was really pleasantly surprised to find that my scene sold out and the prints didn't do well at all. I think it's because they were both hanging on the actual grid with a clip. So I feel like I've already damaged the stock before I could actually sell it. I'm happy that the scene sold out, but it did look a bit sparse now thinking about it. I don't remember how much I made. I just remember it covering the cost and maybe a little bit more. But I was there for the experience and I was there for the vibes, and it was just so great to be able to do this with a creative friend, see other creative friends, meet new creative friends, and support their art. In hindsight, it would have been nice to have more products, but because it's my first time holding a scene festival, I didn't want to invest too much. I don't have like an online shop or anything, and I'm still testing lots of things out, so I just wanted to just go with the flow. So moving on to the second local fair that I did, called the Over Here Scene Festival. This happened around 1 month after the Multitude Scene Festival. Now that I've already got the art prints, and I put the art prints on this time, and I actually managed to sell it. I printed a few more postcard scenes. I wanted to introduce a new scene. The scene is actually a story I created using the Inktober prompts, but it didn't work out. I took a while trying to jigsaw the illustrations, and then when I decided to just go for it, my printer ended up not working. I was really gutted, of course, but this is a good lesson for next time. So instead, I was sharing a little giveaway I was doing for the Artist Way Accountability Book Club. I actually hold this in person, and I've recently introduced it online as well. If that's something you're interested, check out the link below. The last thing I offered was portraits, live portraits, and this was a hit. This was the reason why I managed to make my cost back, and this is what the stall looked like at the end of the day. And it was just really nice to be able to meet the customers and just talk to them. I had loads of fun, but that also meant I didn't actually get to go around other tables, and whatever time I had, I went to a workshop. I'm really glad my other half came with me at the time. Having someone for moral support, reminding me to eat and mind the table is always a plus. What I've learnt from doing this scene fair the second time round is blocking time out for lunch would have been good. Those people were like coming in and they don't know whether it was open or closed. Maybe have a open and closed sign. I like to have more products available. It's just like slow growth. I don't have an online shop. I wouldn't know what to do with the extra stock. I wanted to test out how the fair went. So with that in mind, I think what I had was just about right. Allowing more time to create scenes and potentially seeking professional help, professional printers. But lesson learnt. Now that the last scene festival is done, I'm feeling exhausted, but really happy. I am now solely focusing on drawing and wanting to improve my skills so that I can execute the things that I'm thinking about. There's been lots of changes this month. My little one, who is 3 now, has also gone to school nursery. It's bittersweet because it's like, oh, she's in the school cycle now. She's not going to get out of it until she's at least 18, 21. I'm not able to just say, hey, let's go to the beach. But it's actually really nice to think that she's studying and I'm studying. To some people, it may sound really amateur, like, oh, you're studying. But I think for me, as creatives, we always need to look to grow and keep the curiosity growing, keep learning. But first, I think I need to catch up on some sleep because I didn't sleep at all yesterday. Good night.